Hello, good morning, one and all. So, are you getting my voice? Hello, all. Please reply in the chat box so that we will proceed further. Yes, I am getting a reply from your side, so I am audible to you so that we will start our today's practical session. So, in this, just we will take a review of this. So, what we covered earlier in the previous practicals. So, already this is the fourth experiment we are going to study in today's session. Okay. So, one I have conducted a Caesar cipher in the first practical, and after that Playfair cipher, polyalphabetic cipher. Kanchan madam has taken these two experiments. So, this is the today's fourth experiment. We will see in detail. The first of all, we should understand that how this technique is works, because we are in the encryption and again the decryption algorithms. Already we have studied all these algorithms in the first chapter and the different types. So the first type was the substitution techniques. In the substitution technique, we have studied Caesar cipher, again the Playfair cipher, monoalphabetic cipher, one-time pad. Okay, again the polyalphabetic cipher. All these techniques we have studied under the substitution techniques. And after that, the one more type we have studied, that is called as the transposition cipher. So I have given the clearly a difference between the substitution technique and again this transposition techniques. So what is in the substitution technique? In the substitution technique, we are going to replace the characters of the plain text, and in the transposition cipher, just we are going to rearrange the characters of the plain text. Okay, that is called as the transposition cipher. There is a difference between substitution ciphers and again the transposition ciphers. Okay, like the substitution cipher, we have studied the 4 to 5 different techniques. Okay, like that also in the transposition ciphers also we have the different types here. Okay, so what are that different types? The first of all is the one is the rail fence technique, very easy algorithm is there. And again, second we have the columnar single column. Again, the next we have the double column. If you are going to increase the again number of types will be there. 3 column, 4 column, fifth column. Okay, but up to the single and double column it is okay. Okay, no problem. Up to the single column and again the double column, up to this we can study it and again we can consider it. A very easy algorithm technique is there. The transposition cipher. So the name itself tells that what is the transposition cipher. Okay. And clearly I have given the example to give also. Okay, so the what example I have given, the transpose of the matrix. Okay, so what is the transpose of the matrix? See, we have one 2 by 2 matrix, it is there, and that 2 by 2 matrix contains the element as A, B, C, D. This you can take the transpose of the matrix, suppose the row wise. This you can write the AB as a one column and again the CD as one another column, like that, so that you will get the transposition of the matrix here. Okay, that is called as the transpose of the matrix. Means on the same basis, the transposition cipher is nothing but just we are going to rearrange the characters of the plain text so that you are getting the cipher text there. Okay. This you are not going to replace the any characters of the plain text. Okay. Just simply we are going to rearrange the elements of the plain text so that you will get the cipher text here. Means we will study that. This is the note down. This is the fourth experiment. It is there. Okay. This is the fourth experiment we are going to study. That is the transposition cipher. So in the transposition technique, the positions of letters, numbers, symbols in the plain text is changed with one another. Very clearly it is defined that the transposition cipher, whatever the letters, numbers and again the symbols we are going to use in the plain text, just we are going to change the positions of that plain text. Changing the position means just we are going to rearrange the uh, characters of the plain text here. Now one simple example you can take here. See here the column, two columns are there, okay. The order of the column is that first order of the column is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again the second order of the column is that 4, 2, 1, 6, 3, 5. So we have written it in the row wise, that is MWT. The meet me after toga party. This is the example is that the meet me after party. So the meet me after party we have written in the row wise. Okay. And in the first matrix and again into the second matrix we have written that matrix with the column wise here. Okay. This is called as the meet me after a toga party here. Okay, welcome back. Sorry for inconvenience. So that I told you that what is the transposition cipher. Just we will cover that, the different types of the transposition cipher. Now here you can see that there are two types of the transposition cipher. So first one is the rail fence cipher, and again the second one is the columnar transposition. These two techniques are the very simple one, nothing in that. Okay, just one logic is there that we need to understand the logic. Logic means how it works the transposition ciphers. Okay. So the first of all, we are going to study what is the rail fence cipher, and after that columnar transposition. So under that columnar transposition, we have the simple columnar transposition technique, and again the second we have the double columnar transposition. So what is in the simple and again the double? So you can increase the number of steps here, okay, in the columnar transposition. It means you are going to increase the complexity level of the, you are going to increase the complexity level of the this cipher technique here. But simply you can consider only up to the simple and double. Okay? No need to go further here. Okay. The first of all we will study what is the rail fence cipher. See, the rail fence cipher is that it is in this method a plain text is written downwards on a rail of fence, starting a new column when bottom is reached. Means in short you can say the diagonally we are going to write the plain text here. Okay. So the algorithm is that first write down plain text message as a sequence of diagonals. Means the diagonally we are going to write the given plain text. And the second step is that read the plain text written in first step as a sequence of rows. See, the diagonally we need to write, and while reading we need to read the plain text with the row wise here, so that you will get the cipher text. Only this much algorithm is there. Okay. So once again, the rail fence cipher is that in this method plain text is written downwards on the rails of fence, so that starting a new column when bottom is reached. And algorithm, the two-step algorithm is that the one is first write down plain text message as a sequence of diagonals, and second one read the plain text written in the first step as a sequence of rows here. Okay, this is the only two-step algorithm we have. Now here you can see one example how the rail fence cipher works. Example is that plain text we have taken come home tomorrow. Then diagonally we are going to write here. In the first of all we have taken the C in the first, in the again the O, again the M E H O M E T O M O R R O W. So that diagonally we have written. Means how many rows we have created here? One and again the two. So that here the rail fence depth we are going to consider. Here the rail fence depth is the 2 here, because the only 2 rows we have considered here. We can increase the depth of the rail fence technique here, no problem. Okay, you can go here, the rail fence technique is the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on, so that you can increase the complexity level of the algorithm. Okay, but for understanding of the rail fence technique, just you can consider the depth is 2 here. This is one MCQ question. Okay, the rail fence technique depth, okay, we are going to consider, means the number of rows equal to depth of the this rail fence cipher here. Okay. Now how to calculate the cipher text? For the calculating the cipher text is the very simple. Okay, here we have the two rows. So the first of all, you have to write the first row here. So what is the first row here? CMHMTMRO. Now here we can write the CMHMTMRO. This is the first row. And again in the second row is that. So what is in the second row? Again the OEOORW. This is the second row here. So in that way we are getting the ciphertext of the given plain text here. Okay. So that is why it is called as the rail fence cipher here. It's a very simple, and this is the encryption process. And again the decryption process is that we have the ciphertext, we have the rail fence depth is the 2, and again you are going to write it into the reverse of the encryption technique here, so that you will get the plain text here. Means the decryption is that it is the exact reverse process of the encryption process here. Okay, this is very simple. Rail fence cipher is there. Okay. Now, what about the simple columnar transposition? In the simple columnar transposition is that in this method the message is written in rows of fixed length. Okay. So in this method the message is written in rows of fixed length and then read out column by column. The only one line algorithm is there in the simple columnar transposition. Okay. So that in this method the message is written in the rows of fixed length and then read out column by a column here. And columns are selected in some scrambled order. In scrambled order means suppose we have the 5 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that you can change the order of the columns here. So first of all you can write the 4, 3, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that you can increase the complexity level of the algorithm. Okay, that's why we are going to consider it as the scrambled order. Okay. The number of columns are defined by the length of the key here. Okay, the key we are going to consider, suppose the key is 4, then the column number of columns are 4 here. Suppose the key is 5, the number of columns are 5, like that. Okay, so the algorithm is that write the plaintext message row by row in a rectangle of predefined size. Okay, that is the length of key. And the second one is read the message column by column according to the selected order. Thus obtained message is a ciphertext. Okay, very simple one. So the once again you can see here the simple columnar transposition. So in this method the message is written in a rows of fixed length and then read out column by column. And the second one, columns are selected in some scrambled order. And the third one, the number of columns are defined by the length of key here. So the algorithm is that write the plaintext message row by row in a rectangle of predefined size. Okay, that is the length of key. And the second one is read the message column by column according to the selected order. The obtained message is a ciphertext. Okay, in that way we are going to consider the simple columnar transposition. So this is the one example we are going to consider. So what is the key here? The key is that zebras, means how many characters are there in the zebras? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that the 6 characters are there. Okay. If the 6 characters means we have the number of columns are 6 here. So that we need to consider the number of columns are 6. Now the plain text is that the given plain text is welcome home. Okay, this is the plain text. Now the order of the columns. Okay, the order of the columns is given that 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5 here. Okay, this is the given order of the columns here. Now just we can write it, that is in the column wise. So the fixed column length is 6. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns we have. So that we have written the plain text in the row wise. So the welcome home. so that the one place is remaining here. So in this one place, you can add the dummy characters here. Suppose you can add the X. Okay, no problem, can add it. So now we have written these plain text characters in the row wise, and we need to read these plain text characters with the column wise here. Okay, so that the column wise we are going to write here. What is the order of the given order here? So the given order is a 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. So that the first of all 6 is there. So that we are going to write is the M. After that we have the 3. So the L O. Again the 2. Again the E H. Again the 4. Again we have the C M. Again the 1 we have the W E. Again the 5 we have the O E. Means this order we need to follow for reading the columns here. Okay, the first of all we are going to consider the 6, after the third column, after the second column, again fourth column, again first column, and again the fifth column here. Okay, so that you will get the cipher text here. Now here you can see here the cipher text we got here. The cipher text we got here, first of all the sixth column M, again the third column L O, again the second column E H, again the fourth column C M, again the first column W E, again the fifth column O E. See here we got M L O E H C M W E O E. Okay, in that way we are going to consider the simple columnar transposition. So that is why this is called as the simple columnar transposition technique. A very simple algorithm is there. Now the double columnar. So what is the double columnar? Just you can go one more step here. Okay, that is called as, you can increase the one more step. Okay, that is called as the double columnar transposition. Now in this single columnar transposition can be attacked by guessing possible column lengths here. This whatever this type of the algorithms are there, they will not give the more security. Okay, but whatever the technique they have implemented, just we need to study this one. So how it works, like that. So the double columnar transposition is that in the single columnar transposition can be attacked by guessing possible column lengths, and therefore to make it stronger, double transposition is used. Okay, therefore to make it stronger, double transposition is used, and this is a simple columnar transposition technique applied twice. Okay, I told you that already. This is a simple columnar transposition technique and applied it is twice. So here same key can be used for transposition or two different keys can be used here. So you can see the example here. So the same example we are going to consider the again. So what is that? The first apply simple columnar transposition. Okay, what is the key is? The key is zebras. So the 6 characters are there, means 6 columns will be there. The plain text is welcome home. Again the order of the columns are 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5 here. So the first of all we have to prepare the 6 columns here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we need to write the plain text, that is W E L C O M E H O M E. The row wise we need to write, and we need to calculate the cipher text. So the given cipher text, the first of all we need to write the sixth column M. After that the sixth column we have the third column L O. After the third column we have the second column E H. After the second we have the fourth column, that is C M. After the fourth column we have the 1, that is the W E. Again the first column, after the first column we have the fifth column, that is the O E. So that we are getting the cipher text as M L O E H C M W E O E. Okay, like that we got the cipher text here. Okay. Okay, this is the example of the simple columnar transposition here. Now we need to apply the double columnar transposition. So whatever the same procedure is there, we need to follow again here. Now here the cipher text. So what is the cipher text here? This cipher text we have considered here. That is the MLOEHCMWEOE. Okay. And only we got the new order. The new order is that the 632415. Okay. Now we have written this cipher text one in the same in the row wise. So that is the MLOEHCMWEOE. And we are going to calculate the second cipher text here. So what is the final cipher text here? So the final cipher text, for calculating the final cipher text, we need to consider this order of the columns here. First of all, we need to consider the sixth column, that is the C here. Again, after that sixth, we have the third column, that is the OE. The second column, that is the LW. The fourth column, that is the EO. The first column is that M. Again, the fifth column we have the HE. With the final cipher text we got here COE LWEOMMHE. Okay, like that we can increase, or we can increase the multiple times of the simple columnar transposition technique. Okay, in that way we have the very simple algorithms. So these algorithms are called as the transposition techniques. Here, see the once again you can see here. So the transposition cipher techniques, we have the two types. First one is the Rel-Fens cipher. The second one we have the columnar transposition. In that columnar transposition, again we have the simple columnar transposition and again the double columnar transposition. So the Rel-Fens cipher is that in this method the plain text is written downwards on rails of fence. So that starting a new column when bottom is reached. And algorithm, so the first write down plain text message as a sequence of diagonals, and the second one read the plain text written in the first step as a sequence of rows. Okay, so this is the example. So the example is that the plain text is come home tomorrow. So we have written it diagonally, and we have calculated the cipher text. For calculating the cipher text, we need to read the row wise so that we will get the cipher text. So now the simple columnar transposition. So the simple columnar transposition is that in this method the message is written in rows of fixed length and then read out column by column. So the columns are selected in some scrambled order. And the number of columns are defined by the length of the key. And the algorithm is that write the plain text message row by row in a rectangle of predefined size. And the second step is read the message column by column according to the selected order. Thus obtained message is a cipher text. And the simple columnar transposition is that the key is zebras, so the size of the columns are 6 here. So the plain text is welcome home, and order of the columns is 632415. So that you will get the cipher text. The double columnar is that again we need to add the one more a simple columnar transposition technique so that it will become as the a double columnar transposition. Okay. So the single columnar transposition can be attacked by guessing possible column lengths, and therefore to make it stronger, double transposition is used, and this is a simple columnar transposition technique applied twice, so that the here same key can be used for transposition or two different keys can be used, no problem for that. Okay, this is the example of the double columnar transposition. The first of all we have implemented the simple columnar transposition in this example, and again we have implemented again the simple columnar transposition for the cipher text to 1 here. Okay. In that way the transposition techniques works here. So is there any doubt in this uh, fourth experiment here? You please reply me in the chat box. I am waiting for your reply here. Is there any doubt, you please ask me, or you can ask in the chat box. Hello all. please reply me in the chat box. So is there any problem or any doubts? See, this algorithm is a very simple one, nothing in that, but we need to understand the logic behind this. Okay, if you are going to understand the logic, then and then only you are able to write the programs, otherwise no. So please reply. Only I got the 2-3 replies here. What about the others? Are they listening or not, or just logged in the class and again muted it like that? So I am getting the reply from your side. Okay, now here we have listed some difference between substitution ciphers and again the transposition cipher here. So what is the difference between the substitution cipher and again the transposition cipher here? So in the substitution cipher, a substitution technique is one in which the letters, numbers, or symbols of plain text are replaced by other letters, numbers, and again symbols here. Okay, that is called as the substitution cipher. And again the transposition cipher. So in the transposition technique, the positions of letters, numbers, and symbols in plain text is changed with one another. Okay, this is called as the transposition cipher, and it is easy to understand in the substitution cipher and the transposition cipher. It is also very easy, but it is difficult to understand. And methods of the substitution cipher, we have the scissor cipher, monoalphabetic cipher, homophonic substitution cipher, polygram substitution cipher, polyalphabetic, one-time pad. Okay, all these are the methods of the substitution cipher. And methods in the transposition cipher, we have the reference cipher, we have the columnar transposition, we have the simple columnar transposition, and again we have the double columnar transposition. Okay, this is the simple difference between the substitution and again the transposition cipher here. Okay, so this is the pseudocode of this one, so that you can consider the pseudocode and you can able to write the programs of this one. The very simple programs you can take in the printf, that is enter the length of the key. So that the length of the key we need to calculate. You enter the sequence key, that is the columns, and again you need to enter the plain text. These are your inputs, and you will get the outputs here. Okay, so in that way we have saw the experiment number 4, that is the transposition, the study of the transposition cipher techniques. So you need to write the programs in the C language, and again the output and again the program you need to send it by me email. And for your attendance purpose, you just put your roll numbers in the chat box here. After putting the roll numbers in the chat box, you can go for the practical implementation, and after implementation you can send it the programs and again the outputs by email. Okay, so that we stop here. You can connect with me through the WhatsApp. Okay, I am waiting for your reply, so that immediately I will give the reply to you.